There are a lot of espresso machines available on the market, but choosing the wrong espresso machine can waste your money and your valuable time. So, be sure to get a little bit of information about the product before buying the product. In this video, I will show you the top 5 best espresso machines of 2024. After extensive research and testing, I've made this list. But the issue is that an espresso machine might work great for one person, but might not be the best for you because most espresso machines are not made with the same people in mind, which is why I made sure to include options for all types of situations. So, regardless of what you're looking for, I'll have the perfect espresso machine for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are in the description below, which are updated for the best prices. The products mentioned in this video are in no exact order, so be sure to stay tuned so you don't miss anything. First on my list is Breville Barista Express Impress, my choice for the best overall espresso machine. After thorough testing and evaluation, the Breville Barista Express Impress emerged as my top choice, hands down. Its impressive performance and user-friendly features make it a standout option for any espresso enthusiast or frequent coffee-at-home consumer. Setting up the machine was a breeze, taking only 15 minutes from start to finish. Filling the water tank, soaking the filter, attaching the hopper and adding the beans were also straightforward and easy tasks, thanks to the well-written instruction manual and user-friendly quick setup sheet. An intuitive control panel illuminates 1 cup and 2 cup buttons for easy selection. Heating the boiler takes only about a minute, and the power button blinks while the machine heats up, serving as a convenient indicator of its progress. The features that set this machine apart from the rest were its intelligent dosing system and assisted tamping mechanism. The grinder automatically calculates an accurate dose based on the last grind, with a light-up indicator that tells you whether you need a bit more or a bit less. What's more, I used a scale to measure the coffee grounds in between shots and was shocked at how accurately the system was able to adjust and replicate great results. Cleanup was practically non-existent too, thanks to the built-in dosing funnel, which neatly delivers the coffee grinds to the portafilter and helps to minimize mess. Finally, the quality of the espresso produced by this machine was simply exceptional, especially for a semi-automatic home machine. The creamer on each cup was thick and foamy, indicating a proper emulsion in the extraction process. The steam wand wasn't the most powerful one I tested, and it did require a few seconds to purge hot water before it was hot enough to blast pure steam. Still, it delivered enough intensity to heat the milk quickly and produce microfoam, resulting in a satisfyingly frothy cappuccino. Next on my list is DeLonghi Stilosa Manual Espresso Machine, my choice for the best value espresso machine. The DeLonghi Stilosa is an excellent option for anyone on a budget. With its simple mechanics and easy setup process, it's equal parts affordable and reliable. Setting up the machine was quick and straightforward, and its interface is simple and easy to operate, consisting of just 1 knob and 4 settings: on, off, steam, and brew. Note that the device is manual, which means you'll have to turn the knob off when the espresso is finished brewing. The Stilosa also requires the use of a separate grinder. Alternatively, you can use pre-ground beans. And both the single and double cup filter baskets are pressurized to help ensure that the machine achieves adequate bar pressure for good extraction. I was disappointed to find that the instructions didn't make mention of the correct dosage, but I was subsequently surprised to find that the included scoop did measure a 6G to 8G dose of grinds with decent accuracy. The double-sided plastic scoop and tamper felt somewhat flimsy to me, so for those who purchase this machine, I'd recommend using a scale and upgrading to DeLonghi's stainless steel tamper, which fits the portafilter and will offer the best results. Once I had properly dosed and packed my puck though, this machine produced a solid shot of espresso that had a robust flavor and smooth mouthfeel that stood up to the more expensive machines I tested. Suffice it to say, I was impressed. What's more, all the parts of the device were easy to identify and clean, and I especially liked the convenience and portability of the removable water tank. Though the body is made of plastic, the stainless steel wrap gives it a sleek look for the price, and it has a stainless steel boiler, which is where it really counts. That said, I personally like to brew my espresso straight into a mug to make an Americano or cappuccino, and the 4-inch clearance under the portafilter here was too short for anything other than an espresso cup. While I've seen some users online remove the drip tray to accommodate taller mugs, it seems cumbersome to have to use both an espresso cup and a mug to enjoy a cappuccino. Still, for the price, you really can't beat the consistency and quality of espresso produced by this simple machine. Next on my list is Rancilio Silvia Espresso Machine, my choice for the best upgrade espresso machine. The Rancilio Silvia was the single most professional piece of equipment I tested. Though it requires more expertise to operate than the semi-automatic machines, it's the perfect choice for coffee geeks and hobbyists who are passionate about learning more about the craft of brewing espresso and the art of steaming milk. No, it may not have all the fancy features of other machines, but the Silvia delivers on its promise of an efficient brewing experience with durable, well-made accessories. The instruction manual assumes basic user knowledge in setting up and operating the machine, and I did have to watch a few online tutorials to get the machine primed and water flowing through the boiler properly. The portafilter and tamper felt the most substantial and premium of any I tested too. The device's simple design makes it easy to clean, but the small drip tray requires frequent emptying. I didn't mind this, as it felt more sanitary than letting dirty water languish for days. The Rancilio Silvia's simple interface with 4 rocker switches and a dial may be intimidating for some users who prefer a more prescriptive experience, but is still intuitive and easy to use after a few trial runs. The machine requires the use of a separate grinder, and the Silvia needed a much finer coffee grind than the other machines I tested. Ideally, it would be paired with a high-end grinder specifically designed for espresso. I'd recommend one that measures the dose straight into the portafilter to minimize messy spills. Finally, the quality of extraction from the Silvia is truly remarkable, but it does require some expertise and experimentation. I had to adjust my grind size and really fine-tune my technique to get the best results, but the effort was absolutely worth it. The manual input gave me a sense of control and satisfaction in the brewing process, and the quick recovery time between shots makes it perfect for heavy users or people who entertain frequently. The steam wand was by far the most impressive I tested, and it surprised me with its power and speed the first time I used it. I panicked and made a huge mess on my counter. It took some practice to get the steaming process just right, but once I did, the cappuccino I made rivaled the best I've had in Italy. Next on my list is the WACACO Picopresso Portable Espresso Maker, my choice for the best portable espresso machine. For campers, adventure seekers, and travelers who want to enjoy the rich taste of espresso on the road, the WACACO Picopresso is the ultimate portable machine. After mistakenly assuming it was battery-powered, I was surprised to find out this little device uses a hand-powered piston to achieve the pressure required for a well-balanced shot of espresso. And achieve it did. Despite its small size and manual power, the Picopresso produced a shot of espresso that stood up to more expensive boiler-powered machines. This might go without saying, but the device requires the use of a separate grinder and access to boiling water. It took me about 10 minutes to assemble the machine, boil water on the stove, and read the instructions to pull my first shot. Though it's fairly intuitive to put together, I recommend keeping the manual close by for the first few uses to guarantee success. I tamped in the grounds, poured boiling water into the chamber, screwed the pieces together, and started pumping. After about 30 seconds, a syrupy liquid started flowing into my cup. The espresso produced by the Picopresso exceeded my expectations with its chestnut-coloured creamer, rich texture, and balanced flavour. And I have to admit, it was pretty fun to use too. That said, I'd like to note that it requires a bit of hand strength to pump and unscrew, and it can get hot to the touch too. it may not be a great fit for those who experience arthritis or wrist weakness. All pieces in the smartly designed Picopresso fit into one compact unit weighing just over 12 ounces, making it easy to throw into a suitcase or backpack. Each piece felt thoughtfully designed from high-quality materials, including a commercial-grade stainless steel filter basket that fits 18 g of coffee. An upgrade from previous models is that the Picopresso can brew a full double shot. The parts are not dishwasher safe. Stainless steel has a risk of rusting, but cleaning the device was quick and simple. Just rinse the pieces with warm water and wipe with a cloth. After cleaning, make sure to let all the parts dry separately before reassembling or storing its travel pouch. And last on my list is Jura E8 automatic coffee machine, my choice for the best fully automatic espresso machine. Swiss-made Jura machines have a reputation for being top of the line when it comes to automation, and sure enough, the Jura E8 was the best fully automatic espresso machine I tested. Its customization features and ease of use make it a top choice for coffee drinkers who value convenience and like to indulge in cafe-style beverages at home. While high-tech appliances can feel over-engineered and complicated, getting started with the E8 was painless. The clear and easy-to-read digital display walks you through the initial setup instructions. It took about 15 minutes to clean the machine and attach the milk cooling system. My first couple of espresso shots were watery and had a light-colored foam that disintegrated quickly, but adjusting the grind dial to a finer setting improved my results. With only 6 grind settings, the fully automated machine is limited in making fine adjustments and giving the control required for a more artisanal feeling beverage. Still, with just the touch of a button, users can brew 17 types of drinks, including macchiatos, cortados, and flat whites. Hitting expert mode allows you to program the coffee strength, amount, and temperature. Though I personally preferred the rich results of the semi-automatic machines, the Jura's drinks were satisfying and ideal for a user who values convenience and time over a more hands-on experience. Usability and cleanliness are where the Jura E8 shines. It was certainly one of the larger appliances I tested, but it also had the most all-in-one design, with all components fitting within the modern-looking box. That said, prospective buyers will want to make sure they have adequate counter space before investing in the machine. The interface operates much like an ATM, with a color screen lined with buttons and intuitive navigation. The machine uses a pickup tube system that pulls milk from your own container or one of Jura's insulated milk canisters. I worried that the tube would feel less than sanitary, but the E8 has a self-cleaning feature that rinses the system with each use. This requires more frequent water tank filling and drip tray emptying, but ensures that the machine's parts stay clean. With no separate portafilter and a built-in bean hopper, this was by far the cleanest machine I tested. I would have preferred more stainless steel incorporated into the design for the price point, but I felt that this detail could be overlooked for the overall user-friendly experience and convenient customization options. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. It's free. Let us know in the comments down below which best espresso machine you're going to choose. If you have any questions related to the products we listed here, leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.